gates of this plantation. Your only chance is this.
Starting to get a little creeped out.
Can we skip this bullshit cinematic foreplay? I want to butter this muffin.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Movie Blues. Today on the show, we're going to be looking at the movie Stay Alive from 2006. And if there's anything worse than video game adaptation movies, it's video game movies about video games that don't even actually exist. Now, there's a long history of movies about non-existent video games, from Tron to Ready Player One to The Lawnmower Man. And overall, these movies are pretty cringy and anachronistic in the way that they try to either predict or portray video games that are way out of our technological reach, or video games that would never exist in the time period that the movie is being made. So today I want to look at the film Stay Alive, a movie that I had never even heard of until I stumbled upon it in my research looking for cringy, bad horror movies. Now, there are a lot of people that love this movie that remember it pretty fondly, and I actually had a really good time watching it, so maybe this is a recommendation, I don't know. Either way, I want to go through this movie and pretty much roast it. Don't take it too personally if you love this movie. 2006 was nearly 20 years ago at this point, so no shade on you if you thought that this was the scariest, best video game-related movie of all time. I don't know if I can agree with you there, but I will say that it was worth my time to go through, and it will be worth your time to watch me break it down. So grab your popcorn and your dated video game tropes from 2006, and let's get ready to look at the film Stay Alive. Oh, fantastic. It looks like Stay Alive was made by Stay Alive Productions. This is always a surefire sign of quality. Jesus, that's how we're starting this thing? That's not even fair. So, of course, it's all a PC game, even though this game would never exist graphically at this time in 2006, but fuck it, let's just go with it because at least it looks pretty cool. Cold Open guy here, who just got murked in the Stay Alive video game, calls his buddy to tell him about this new, terrifying gaming experience.
Game called Stay Alive.
Seriously, man, sick as shit since Fatal Frame.
And he's definitely not scared like a little kid in his basement running up the stairs as fast as he can after the lights go out.
You gonna make it over here? Can you come over? You wanna come over?
Dude.
Okay, there's no little kid. That's still me at 38 years old. I run up the stairs really fast when the lights are out. Fuck off.
It was creepy. See you this weekend. Late.
2006. How I miss ending every phone call with late and then slamming my Nokia phone shut. So, Nerdy Bro goes creeping around the house because he hears a weird bang. And yeah, it's definitely a weird bang. What the fuck are we doing here, man? Are we gonna get an explanation on why Bro is role-playing as a character from Saw, or just, we're just doing this? It's never gonna come back up again, is it?
Shit, man, don't you knock?
So, of course, Cold Open Nerd Boy dies. And yeah, it's the same way his character went out in the game.
Yeah, it's like poetry, so if they rhyme, every stanza kind of rhymes with the last one.
This is Cold Open Nerd's friend Hutch, and he just found out his friends all went game over.
Late.
Hutch heads to his friend Cold Open's funeral, where he is given a bag of forbidden, banned video games by the victim's grieving little sister.
Yeah, here's my brother's bag of blacklist forbidden dark web video games right after his mysterious murder. Surely the cops won't need this, and I don't care enough to check it out myself, so here you go, don't click on the file that says Pizza Parlor or the one that says Little St. James Party Favors, bye-bye.
With his knapsack full of clearly critical evidence, Hutch heads off to the local coffee shop to meet up with childhood buddy Liam McPoyle, who's wearing a prop from the set of Out Cold, and McPoyle's sister, October, who's the kind of bad-to-the-bone 2000s chick who doesn't blink twice when it comes to throwing her ass cheeks up on a restaurant bar where people eat their scones. And it only takes 1 second for McPoyle to find the most critical piece of evidence in the whole bag. I mean, he pulls Stay Alive out first.
Check it out.
Damn, y'all.
And I really just don't understand why this wasn't given to the police. I mean, I don't even like the police that much, but this is exactly what they're here for. Hutch also has like a Vietnam PTSD flashback to like his family burning alive when he was a kid. Just letting you know for those of you out there tracking clunky exposition. And it looks like maybe McPoyle is a little too excited to check out Stay Alive.
If Loomis was indeed testing this game, that means it is barely legal. Yeah, this could be nice.
Have a seat on that stool there, if you would.
Back at home, dollar store John Krasinski is washing red Solo cups in his apartment, which leads to, I swear to God, the most diabolical jump scare in early 2000s horror cringe history. Oh my God! So the whole gang shows up to discount Jim Halpert's apartment, unannounced, in the middle of the day, to play the mysterious video game found in their dead friend's possession, including random love interest girl who Hutch met at the funeral.
What's up, Mama?
What's up? I gotta pee. Ooh, sorry.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Girl has got body karate going on.
Somebody's got to tell me what McPoyle is even getting at here. I mean, this is one of those movie dialogue lines that feels like it was written by a space alien.
Girl has got body karate going on.
Can somebody explain to me what we're doing here? And oh my God, this leads directly into another line that I don't understand, like, at all.
You know, anyone who says size doesn't matter never played a third-person shooter.
Whoever says size doesn't matter has never played a third-person video game.
Yeah. I know some of these words.
I need help with this shit. I need someone to help me write this script. I don't know what this means. And you haven't lived until you've seen Liam McPoyle roast Malcolm in the Middle for using carpal tunnel hand braces to play video games.
God, that thing is gay. And it smells.
So the gang prepares to drop into the world of Stay Alive.
Bro.
Do it. Put your hands on it.
You're disgusting.
Touch it.
Wow.
Big time. Don't be jelly.
The gang opens up the game and discovers they can't get past the opening screen with this creepy prayer on it. Thankfully, mysterious love interest girl is there to tell everybody how to play the video game, and
Isn't letting me get to the game.
Maybe you're supposed to read that prayer right there.
Just thought. No way, that's next generation technology.
Okay.
surely she's not hiding any secrets about herself. She's just really good at just picking up the sticks and knowing everything about this game.
Come to me, clouds. Whoa.
What?
Look, guys, I think we need to look into this chick.
Can we skip this bullshit cinematic foreplay? I want to butter this muffin.
Fair enough. Let's get started. So the gang creates their characters for the game, choosing to look exactly like themselves in real life, which is more for the audience and isn't something any group of gamers would ever do. And then we're off to the Garage Plantation, where our gang can only solve the mystery of the mansion by staying alive. God damn! Until Dawn bout to sue somebody. And yeah, they all act absolutely turnt when their video game controllers start to rumble, even though this function has been around since Nintendo 64.
You guys feel that?
Hell yeah, feel it in my pants, baby.
I can imagine Liam McPoyle reading the script for this movie and seeing all of his dialogue and just watching his serious movie career kind of scintillate, burn up in front of his eyes.
Hell yeah, feel it in my pants, baby.
Anyway, they start playing the game, which involves just dual-wielding pistols and absolutely blasting wave after wave of kids. I always find it funny in movies when they show people's hands when they're playing a video game. It almost never looks accurate or makes any sense to the game that they're playing, and this one right here is one of the craziest shots of a hand holding a video game controller in video game movie history. I mean, this is a Hall of Fame moment for this kind of malarkey.
Eat this. Come on! Sweet Jesus!
That's not how you...
Once again, mysterious love interest girl is able to just spot something that nobody else sees in the game.
Oh, what's that? What's that?
Where?
Right there. Is something in that wardrobe?
Oh, nice eye.
Again, this girl is not telling everybody the full truth, but like, Really, guys? You didn't notice the goddamn closet glowing like Marcellus Wallace's briefcase?
Nice eye. Congrats, Abs.
Really?
So the gang wraps up their gaming session. And hilariously, these people are all out of breath and sweaty and exhausted, which is also so goddamn ludicrous. This is just not something that happens. So after the game wraps up, Jim Halpert's boss wanders around his spooky office, jump scaring himself.
Alright, okay.
Until the real jump scare arrives.
Fuck's sakes.
And honestly, after 4 more jump scares, not Jim's boss decides to do the opposite of the title of the game. He doesn't stay alive. He's been unalive. And I'd like to take a moment to point something out here as well. The entire movie, there's been this crazy vibration noise in the musical score. And it's actually pretty cool, but it's definitely a sound that is peaking badly on the decibel meter. And I've been wondering, like, why are they using this sound that has such a vibrational pitch that it actually peaks like this? And oh my god, it's because it's supposed to mimic a video game controller rumble. Holy shit, guys, this movie is peak. I take back everything. The signature sound of this movie is a controller buzz. Let's go. We're back, baby! Next up, we get the classic, all these murders are connected trope.
Okay, so we all saw that Miller was stabbed to death. Sarah, her body was drained of blood. Police reports said Loomis's neck was broken and he was hung in the game. This can't just be some coincidence.
Straight into the exposition of the paranormal entities lore trope.
This Elizabeth Bathory chick was sick and twisted. Every detail of this game is based on her real life. She'd hunt for victims in a black carriage. She'd gut them with silver shears. All facts!
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts. These facts are not facts.
And here's the kicker. The last thing she said was that one day she'd be back.
As a pre-DLC custom pre-order skin. So Liam McPoyle is off doing the end of Goodfellas for some reason, and then he kind of ends up in Silent Hill. Yes, this is another setup for a cheap jump scare, but at least this time the payoff is a ghost carriage. Which leads to maybe one of the worst special effects I've seen in my life. And as if that's not insane enough, when the Scooby-Doo gang show up and find McPoyle's corpse, it leads to the most fucking priceless transition in early 2000s garbage history.
Is it off-putting? It doesn't look real.
The skin tone is a good match. Oh.
Cut to Hutch and random love interest generator doing some investigating at Cold Open Guy's house, while Hutch exposition trauma dumps about that one time when his dad set his mom on fire.
So, you set the place on fire. Just torched it. The fireman barely got me out alive.
So that's why you're scared of fire?
Nope. No. That is completely unrelated.
So that's why you're scared of fire?
That's why I hate fire.
Listen, Jack Ryan, you can't hate fire, okay? Like, with homophobia, all right, I get it. Some people really aren't scared of gay people. They just legitimately hate them. But fire, that's not, you can't hate fire. That's not how fire works. You don't personally have a vendetta against an element. I mean, just look at how Jack Ryan here reacts to a Zippo lighter and tell me, is this a reaction of fear or hatred?
Lighter works.
I'm so fucking scared right now, you shut up!
Anyway, Hutch discovers Cold Open Guy's T-Mobile flip phone, which somehow still has battery after like almost a week. And they find out that Cold Open Guy got the video game from the company that he's been game testing for in New Orleans. And so the gang heads to Louisiana, with Malcolm in the middle live reading directions off of MapQuest like he's Oracle, and Hutch's friend babbling supernatural lore exposition out of the goddamn Necronomicon.
Hutch, I've been reading this book called The Malleus Daemonium. It was a handbook for witch hunters during the Inquisition. We need to put 3 nails through her heart, neck, and then forehead. An undead soul is only cleansed by burning its blood.
And I don't know what happened here, if they only had time to do one take on set, or if this was them just filming the rehearsal, but for some reason the acting in this scene descends down into like pure porno level acting.
Look, we're heading to the game developer. We're gonna find out what they know.
Hutch,
I just can't believe this is happening.
A strong enough spirit can be brought back with the proper text.
You really think her ghost could have been brought back from the dead?
I told you assholes to watch out for Iran, and you didn't listen to me.
It's not important now.
The gang meets up back at Cold Open's house after the trip to New Orleans gets delayed because reasons. And while they're brainstorming their next move, October goes out for a cig. Yes, the gloomy, goth-looking girl who smokes cigarettes and has been reading out of the Necronomicon is named October. It's giving 2006 Hot Topic manager baddie. The gang starts searching for her in what I can only describe as the worst day for night special effect in history. I mean, what the fuck time is this supposed to be? Planet Earth never looks like this. October gets lost in a spooky under construction house where she is attacked by the ghost, and for a girl who's been reading the expositional rules on how to very specifically kill this ghost throughout the entire movie, October has some pretty interesting ways on how to combat this fiend. Okay, we're starting with a hammer, all right, and now we're upgrading to a nail gun against a ghost. I cannot believe that didn't work. I can't tell if this was meant to be in the movie, but I love it. Anyway, October is cooked.
Go fuck yourself.
As the gang flees the scene in love interest's van, finally, the truth we've been waiting for comes out. It's time for love interest TM to come clean about her actual identity.
Pretty much everything I said was bullshit. My dad's not an architect. My mom doesn't teach first grade. Whatever, I'm heading off to Princeton and
So this van is
home sweet home. I hate telling people the truth and watching them get embarrassed for asking.
That's the twist? Did I miss something? Okay, so love interest girl isn't like connected to the game or some ghost in a wig. She's a homeless girl who lives in a van. The gang arrives at Leonardo DiCaprio's slave house from Django Unchained, and...
All right, buddy, you know what to do. Stay alive.
It's based off our names.
So while love interest and Jim Halpert explore the haunted mansion, Agent Cody Banks stays behind and logs into the game to distract the ghost.
This thing is gay.
Cody Banks figures out that the Stay Alive game map is an actual clone of the plantation where they are currently investigating.
Holy shit.
So he actually starts giving real-time directions to Hutch in the house.
There should be a staircase to the right and the kitchen to the left. Go through the kitchen and out the back door. Keep walking until you see the steps with the statues.
Unbelievable. And props to this movie. The fact that the game we've been watching this whole time is now being seen in real life is actually a weirdly rewarding experience. And then something happens that shattered my whole entire immersion into this movie and just sucked me out of the entire thing. So far, it's a movie that has been playing pretty strictly to its own supernatural rules, and that's why this shit had me geeking.
You can go inside, but it's faster to take the staircase around the side. Okay. It's locked. It's locked. I need a crowbar or something. Do you see one on the step?
What did I just see? What did I just see?
You gotta be kidding me.
I have seen a lot of crazy ass movies in my life and for this channel, and this moment had me...
I'm gagged!
So Cody Banks is just outright playing reality at this point, and so they save bad wig love interest by saving her in the game. And this leads to the couple's first traumatized kiss, which has just no fucking sauce whatsoever. This was not the time, bro. Out in the van, Cody Banks gets attacked by the ghost and then run down by the ghost carriage. He dies both in the game and in real life. And could they seriously have not given this actress another go at this line? I mean, this had to be the first take. This is the first take.
Hutch, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. 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 I didn't mean to hurt
Jesus Christ. Ginger Jack Ryan destroys the ghost carriage with a powered-up rose like in the game, and then him and love interest crawl into the final boss realm of the movie. The video game movie. So the final confrontation begins, which really ultimately boils down to an Alienware product placement ad, which surely is a choice. Homeboy finally resolves his malicious hatred towards fire. Malcolm in the Middle turns up oddly super alive. No clue about this one. Did I miss a scene? And Wig saves Jim Halpert from a ghost inferno. The gang walks away from the plantation in a shot that low-key reminded me of the Zone of Interest. And then the movie ends with a typical GameStop employee putting a new PS2 copy of, you guessed it, Stay Alive into the demo machine. And so the cycle begins again. And that's it, people. That is the techno-thriller horror masterpiece, Stay Alive. Now, I know a lot of people have some sort of nostalgic connection to this. I'm sorry to hear that, but regardless, I can understand why people connected to this. This movie came out during a time when video gaming was still kind of a counterculture thing and wasn't what everyone did in their downtime, so they were able to kind of get away with a lot here in terms of realism that the average person wouldn't have caught on to, but me, 20 years later, it makes it a little bit easier. That being said, this movie had some pretty solid cinematography, it had some pretty good kills in it. I actually think I recommend this movie, mostly to gamers and people that drink things like G Fuel. Also, if you're one of those people that needs to see every movie that Frankie Muniz has ever been in, then this is a must. That being said, what are your favorite fictional movies about fictional video games? Let me know in the comments below. And make sure to check out and subscribe to the rest of the channel, where there's plenty of bad movie breakdowns, plenty of cringe horror explorations, and a lot of videos that I think need some love that aren't specifically about found footage. Anyway, I am DS Lyons. It is always a pleasure and an honor to be your host, and I will catch you next time on the Movie Blues. Bye. Bye-bye.
Because I love you, and I love you, and I love you, and I've seen all your movies, and I love your movies, and I think you're the best.